I've been driving since midnight, with the windows cracked a little, coffee cold beside the shifter, and both hands on the wheel. The highway's finally empty, stars are fading from the sky. There's one more mile before sunrise, and one more hill to climb. One more mile before sunrise, one more bend before I'm home. I spent half my life believing I was built to keep moving on, but that pale light on the horizon makes an old man realize he can travel half a lifetime in 1 mile before sunrise. I've crossed 100 county lines, chasing work and better pay. Left before my kids were waking, came home after they were asleep. I kept saying, just a few more years, then watch those years go by. Funny what comes back to haunt you on a road before daylight. Now I see my porch light burning through the trees beyond the field. There's a woman in that old house who still knows the man I am. So I ease my foot off the pedal, let the morning take its time. For once I ain't in any hurry on this last familiar mile. Maybe home was never somewhere at the ending of a road. Maybe home was who kept waiting every time I had to go. Can't be bought or brought back home, but she's standing by the doorway as the first light fills the sky. And I've never loved a road more than this mile before sunrise. One more mile and I'm home. I stepped off at the station with my old boots on my feet. Tall buildings block the morning, and horns filled every street. Folks move like they were racing, past faces they don't know. I kept looking for a patch of dirt or somewhere grass might grow. My boots don't know the city, they don't fit these polished floors. They know gravel by the mailbox and mud beside the barn door. They know fields beneath the sunset and a porch light burning pretty. I guess my heart knew long before. My boots don't know the city. I rode an elevator higher than I'd ever been. Looked down on miles of rooftops and lights without an end. They said, man, ain't this something? And I told them, yeah, I guess. But I missed the sound of crickets and the wind across my fence. By Friday I was ready for the highway heading west. When the skyline left my mirror, I could finally catch my breath. I pulled in near midnight and stepped down on familiar ground. That old dog came running toward me like he knew I'd come around. Some men dream of city lights, some need somewhere wide and still. You can change the road beneath your feet, but not the place your heart belongs. My boots don't know the city, they were made for dust and rain, for walking through a pasture and standing by a weathered gate. They know home when they can feel it, and tonight they're sitting pretty right beside my old back door. 'Cause my boots don't know the city. No, these boots know home. was up before the sunrise, boots already on the floor, coffee cooling in the cup, while I headed out the door. There was always one more paycheck, one more fence and one more mile. I kept saying I'd rest someday, but someday took a while. I never learned to slow down, never knew how to stand still. I was always chasing tomorrow, climbing one more hill. I thought a man was measured by how much he could get done. I never learned to slow down till most of the years were gone. I missed a few good sunsets, working late out in the shed. Heard my children laughing softly while I was counting bills instead. My wife would say, "Come sit a while." I'd say, "Soon as this is through." Funny how the work kept waiting, but the years just hurried through. Now I take my coffee slowly, watch the morning touch the field, let the old dog walk beside me, and don't care how long it takes. I leave some chores till tomorrow, let the evening have its say. Took me nearly all a lifetime just to learn to waste a day. Time don't ask permission, and it never turns around. Sometimes living starts the moment you finally slow it down. I never learned to slow down, but I'm learning little by little to watch the rain fall on the porch and let the whole world settle. I don't need another mountain, I don't need another run. I finally learned to slow down before my road is done. Maybe slow ain't such a bad way home. My father used to say, don't plant every tree for yourself. Some are meant for folks you'll never meet. We planted them one springtime along the southern field. Little sticks against the daylight, too young to give much shade. My boy asked why we bothered, if they take so long to grow. I told him, son, some good things are for years we'll never know. We planted trees we'd never sit under, put their roots down in the ground for children not yet born here, and feet that weren't around. We may never feel their shadows when the summer sun burns through, but somebody will be grateful for the work we chose to do. My father built this farmhouse knowing time would bend his back. He raised a barn for generations he knew he wouldn't have. He never called it sacrifice. He'd just smile and carry on. Said a man should leave some shelter for the ones who follow on. Now those trees are getting taller, and my hair is turning gray. My grandchildren run between them when they come around to play. I may never see their branches stretch across the whole front yard, but I understand my father now. Some love is meant to last. Not everything worth leaving has your name upon a stone. Sometimes what you give tomorrow is the finest thing you've owned. We planted trees we'd never sit under, knowing someday we would go, but their shade will fall on someone we may never get to know. And if they rest there in the summer with their children running through, I hope they know somebody loved them long before they ever knew. Keep planting, even if you never see the shade. old truck started first turn, the barn door stayed in place. No water dripping from the roof, no trouble at the gate. The fence held through the morning, the tractor ran just fine. A little rain fell on the field and then gave way to sunshine. Nothing broke today, nothing needed fixing, no bad news on the telephone, no goodbye in the kitchen. We ate supper at the table, watched the evening fade away. Funny how the best days of a life are when nothing breaks today. The dogs slept by the back steps, the coffee stayed warm, the wind moved through the cottonwoods without turning to a storm. I finished all my chores early, had nowhere else to be, so I sat out on the porch a while and let the daylight leave. I used to wait for something big to prove my life was good. A newer truck, a bigger house, more than a working man could. But years have taught me different, and they just changed my view. Peace can look like nothing much when nothing bad comes through. Maybe heaven hides in ordinary things, a quiet house, a steady hand, and evening settling in. Nothing broke today, nothing needed fixing. Everybody I love is home, and nobody's missing. There's a moon above the pasture, and tomorrow's on its way. I've lived long enough to understand this was a mighty good day. Nothing broke today, and that's enough for me. Yeah, nothing broke today. Trailers came on Monday to haul the cattle out. By noon the pens were empty and quiet settled down. I stacked the worn out saddles, swept dust across the floor, but that old bay kept standing beside the weathered barn door. That horse wouldn't leave, wouldn't climb into that trailer, just stood beneath the old oak tree like he'd made up his mind. We'd ridden through a lifetime, through summer dust and winter rain. Maybe he knew what I was losing better than I could explain. I bought him as a young colt when my hair was mostly brown. He carried me through calving nights and every mile of ground. My children learned to ride him. My wife would bring him grain. He stood there through our best years and through our share of pain. The buyer said, "Don't worry, we'll give him a good home." I nodded like I understood, but something felt all wrong. So I opened up the pasture gate and took the halter down. He walked back toward the old barn like he still owned that ground. Some things aren't made for selling. Some roots run far too deep. And some old friends know where they belong, even when we try to leave. That horse wouldn't leave, so I told them he could stay. Let him walk that old familiar field and spend his final days. The ranch may change its owner and my name may leave the gate, but one old horse will still be there, where we both learned how to stay. He wouldn't leave, and neither could my heart. sky turned black by supper, and the wind bent down the wheat. Mama pulled the curtains tighter while the rain came hard and mean. I heard the old barn shudder, then the north wall gave away. We held on in the hallway and prayed we'd see the day. The storm took everything but us, took the roof and took the grain, tore the fences from the pasture, washed our summer down the drain. But your hand was still inside mine, and the children were okay. The storm took everything but us, and that was enough that day. Morning showed no mercy. There was timber in the field. The windmill stood there crooked, and the tractor lost a wheel. Our photographs were soaking, the kitchen wall was gone, but we made coffee on a camp stove and watched the rising sun. The neighbors came by noontime with old trucks full of supplies. Nobody said much about it, they just worked there by our side. We raised a wall by evening and covered what we could. Funny how a broken farmhouse can show you what is good. I thought a man was what he owned, the acres, walls, and land, till I watched the whole world disappear and still could hold your hand. Left the wheat fields flat and broken under miles of summer rain. But you were standing there beside me, and the children called my name. The storm took everything but us, so we built it back again. He took everything but us. Rain had fallen 3 straight nights. The river climbed the bank. By morning half the pasture was nothing but a lake. I stood there by the window, watching muddy water rise, and thought about the road to you I crossed 1,000 times. The day the river took the bridge, it took my last way back, tore the old boards from the pilings, washed them down the track. I had 100 chances to say what pride kept hid. All I see is rushing water where that old bridge used to live. We'd fought there late one evening. You said, "Don't let me go." I turned my truck toward home, too proud to let you know. I figured I'd come tomorrow when both our hearts had cooled, but tomorrow brought the thunder and the river broke the rules. They built another crossing a few long miles downstream. By the time the road reopened, you were nowhere I could reach. Folks say bridges can be rebuilt and rivers settle down, but some roads close inside a man and never turn around. If I'd known that was the last time I'd have crossed that bridge in rain, I'd have swallowed every foolish word and called you by your name. Took the bridge, it took more than wood and stone. It took the road I should have traveled before you learned to leave alone. Now when heavy rain starts falling, I still hear what I never said. Some bridges wash away in water, some are lost inside your head. I should have crossed that bridge while I still could. I poured myself a cold one and sat down by the door. The house was finally quiet, like 100 nights before. Then I caught myself wondering what that young man would say if he could sit across from me and see the man I am today. long. We talk about the roads we chose and the ones we walked away. I'd raise my glass and forgive a little the man I became. I'd tell him I'd chase money like it somehow bought back time. Missed a few too many evenings thinking everything was fine. I'd ask why he stayed silent. Love needed him to speak. Why pride always sounded stronger when his heart was feeling weak. But I'd thank him for the hard years, for getting us this far, for every scar he carried, every door he barred. He wasn't always gentle, he sure wasn't always wise, but he kept getting up each morning with that tired fire in his eyes. Maybe I was never meant to get every road just right. Maybe growing old is learning how to forgive yourself at night. He couldn't save, but he never quit the fight. We'd sit there till the bottle dry, with nothing left to blame. Then I'd shake his hand and finally say, I'm proud of the man I became. Just one beer with the man I became.
There's a gravel road past Miller's Field where the county pavement ends. It bends behind the cottonwoods, then disappears again. No sign ever gave it a number, no highway knows its name. I've worn those ruts for 40 years, through sunshine, dust, and rain. It's the road that never made the map, but It knows everywhere I've been, every turn I should have taken, every place I can't go again. It carried me away from home and always brought me back. Half my life is written somewhere on the road that never made the map. I drove it young and restless, with a paycheck in my jeans, thinking every town beyond those hills held something meant for me. I drove it home much older, when my plans had fallen through. That road never asked me questions, it just led me safely through. Now the weeds grow near the tire tracks, and the old bridge leans with age. New roads run straight beyond the ridge, and folks don't come this way. But sometimes near the evening, I take that road alone, just to hear the gravel underneath and remember who I've known. Some roads lead you somewhere, some roads tell you who you are, and the ones nobody notices can carry you the farthest in your heart. It's the road that never made the map, but it knows every mile of me, every dream I chased too long, and every truth I couldn't see. Someday grass may hide those tracks, and time may take them back, but a part of me will always travel the road that never made the map. No name, just the road that brought me home. Trucks came early Monday and carried most away. By noon the pens were empty and dust hung in their place. I closed the old red gate like I'd done 1,000 times, then saw one cow still stand at the far end of the line. The last cow left in the field stood beneath the fading sun, like she didn't know the years were gone or the work was finally done. I watched her by the fence line, and I couldn't make myself leave. The Last cow left in the field looked a whole lot like me. My father worked this pasture long before it carried my name. My children learned to walk here, through the dust and summer rain. There were winters we near lost them, and springs that saved us all. Every acre holds a memory if you stand there long enough. Tomorrow they'll come get her, then the grass can grow up tall. Someone else may own these acres and repaint the weathered barn. But tonight I'll let her wander where she's always known to be. Two old souls beneath the evening, not quite ready yet to leave. You can sell the land and cattle, you can hand somebody else the key, but you can't load up a lifetime and haul away the memories. Cow left in the field stood beneath the evening sky, and for once I didn't hide the tears I had held back all my life. When tomorrow takes her from me, there'll be nothing left to keep. But tonight that last cow in the field can stay right here with me. Just one more night in the old field. I bought these boots at 22 with my first good week's pay. They walked to Texas cattle yard, then crossed 3 states away. They stood on concrete factory floors in muddy drilling ground. Every time the work ran dry, I packed and left another town. 30 years of dust on my boots from every road I knew. Red dirt, gravel, rain and clay from every job I stumbled through. I never stayed in one place long, but I always made it through. There's 30 years of working life still hanging on these boots. They climbed 100 ladders, kicked snow from motel doors, waited outside pay offices when there wasn't any more. They danced once at my wedding, then stood beside a grave. They've carried me through good years and every hard mistake I made. cracked and fading, and the soles are wearing thin. There's a box of newer boots upstairs, but I don't reach for them. These old ones know my footsteps, they fit the man I grew to be. Every scratch and every worn out seam still holds a piece of me. Some men keep old photographs, some save letters in a drawer. I kept the dust from every place that made me who I was before. 30 years of dust on my boots, and I wouldn't brush it clean. Every mile and every hard day's work is part of where I've been. Someday they may stop walking when my traveling days are through. But 30 years of my whole life will still be in these boots. 30 years still on my boots. I spend my years on letters with a hammer in my hand, patching leaks for every neighbor all across this little land. I'd leave before the sunrise, come home after dark, while rain slipped through my own roof and stained the hallway wall. I fixed everybody else's roof, kept the weather from their door, nailed down every broken shingle till my hands could take no more. But I miss the leaks back home and the years I let slip through. Funny how a man can save the world and lose what's over his own roof. My wife would say, this weekend, could you look above our room? I'd smile and say, tomorrow, like tomorrow always knew. Then the kids grew up and left us. The old house settled down, and every little water stain became a memory hanging round. Now I move a little slower, and I don't climb like before. There's a bucket in the kitchen when the hard rain starts to pour. I finally bought the lumber
climbed up there today, not because the roof was failing, but because I'd waited way too late. A man can spend his whole life mending everything inside and never see what needs him most, waiting underneath his own light. Can't patch the time I wasted, can't undo what I didn't do. But tonight the rain won't find its way through this old familiar roof. Should have fixed this one a long time ago.
That fence that stood between us since we were 23. Your cattle stayed on your side, and mine stayed here with me. We'd wave without much meaning at trucks passing down the road. Two stubborn men with too much pride and years of things untold. There was a fence between us, more than wire and weathered wood. We both forgot somewhere along the way how neighbors really should. Then the wind came down like thunder and laid every post away. Funny what a storm can tear apart and what it brings back in a day. You showed up with your hammer, I brought nails and coffee too. Neither one said we were sorry, but I guess we both just knew. We worked beneath the morning sun like years had disappeared, and every board we lifted made the old hard silence clear. By sundown it was standing straighter than before. You leaned against the tailgate and we talked an hour more about our kids and getting older, about the friends we'd lost. Sometimes pride can build a wall that ain't worth what it costs. Some things need repairing, some things need letting go. Sometimes all it takes is one hard wind to show what neighbors know.
There was a fence between us. Now it's only wire and wood. We finally found our way back to the way good neighbors should. If another storm comes rolling, we'll face it side by side. That fence still marks the property, but it don't divide our lives. Just an old fence now, nothing more.
I woke up after sunrise, no alarm beside the bed, no list waiting on the table, no place I had to head. The coffee took its sweet time, the old dog stretched and yawned. I sat there by the window and watched the morning come. Sunday morning with no plans, nothing pulling at my hands, no clock telling me to hurry, no road calling where I am. Just the sunlight on the floorboards and a slow breeze through the screen. Sunday morning with no plans might be all I ever need. I used to fill my weekends with another job to do, fix the gate or mow the pasture, find some reason to stay moving. I thought resting meant I wasted a good day I could have used. Now I know the years keep leaving, whether you're busy or you choose. So I let the phone keep ringing, let the grass wait one more day, watched a red bird on the fence line till it finally flew away. There was nothing worth remembering, at least that's what I'd have said. But peace has got a quiet way of staying in your head.
Maybe life ain't always asking for another mile to run. Sometimes enough is sitting still and feeling morning sun. Sunday morning with no plans, nothing pulling at my hands, no clock telling me to hurry. I'm finally where I am, with the sunlight on the floorboards and the ones I love still near. Sunday morning with no plans feels better every year. No hurry today, just Sunday morning.